Yo guys, it's the last 3 days to subscribe to the website for your chance to win an Xbox Series S or a PlayStation 5 digital this month. It's our way of saying thank you to you guys for the insane support we've had since we launched Futtrading a year ago, pretty much today as I record this. What you get for your money, £10 a month is tier 1. That gets you access to buying and selling prices for icons, Shadow and Hunter specials and silver cards, as well as Thursday flips, which have been incredible recently. Tier 2 gets you live filters, Chemstar filters, UCL cards, and our incredibly powerful area, which is fluctuations. A lot of the good stuff you've seen me doing videos is based upon fluctuations and how many coins you can make with those. They are absolutely insane. So what is not to love? You can subscribe to the website, make millions of coins, join the Discord, and meet new people, and have the chance to win a next generation console. You have nothing to lose, so get involved. Check out futtrading.co.uk, but for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. 3 a day on this channel. League SBC Method to Glory is the morning video. I need you guys to tell me who I should be crafting next. At the moment, the plan is just to stock up fodder as much as I can and see what Foot Birthday SBCs we do get on the game. I have a feeling EA are going to throw loads of random ones at us. I don't want to go and do one when there's one that maybe I really want for my team. The evening video is always a trading video. It's worth checking out today's video after this one. It basically is me going into detail about how to trade and the best way to trade if you haven't got much time to trade on this game. That way, those of you that are sort of like, you do these methods and I haven't got time to do it, I'm showing you how you can do similar methods to me and do what I do, but basically saving yourself time in the long term. And within that content is always a mixture of picks, packs, upgrades, whatever's relevant in the game. But today it's going to be talking about squad battle rewards because I think this could be hella profitable for you guys in the next sort of 12 to 24 hours. So, squad battle rewards do coincide with weekend league sell-off. So, the usual thing applies here that if you are used to trading with special cards, especially if you've seen the video from 515, it could be very, very effective right now to be looking at those fluctuations because loads of people are going to be selling off their weekend league teams all day today and throughout sort of the evening into tomorrow, okay? And so you'll be able to pick up cards on a low with the fluctuations quite consistently. There shouldn't be much difficulty with doing that. It should be relatively easy in the long term. Bids are going to be very OP here, especially if you guys, a lot of you guys say to me that you're in America or Australia, places like that. You guys have the advantage that when you guys are really trading, most of Europe is asleep. Now, Europe is the biggest player base for FIFA in total. And so when Europe is asleep, you guys have so much of the market to yourself to bid. And so when you see the methods that I do, use them but bid on them. Bid on players. It's far more effective for you guys. You see at night time sometimes during the night, some of the like icons that sell for 300-400k going for 220, 240 on bid. It's very, very effective for you guys. So use the 515 stuff right now. But the most important thing you've got to think about today is what is coming on this game right now. And we would have had some form of promo pack today to bring the market down. So again, fodder applies, that sort of stuff. But the most important thing that's coming is icon swaps. We're about to get the icon swap tokens. Now, I'm going to say something about this. It is disgusting that we didn't get the icon swaps tokens on Friday. The reason why we didn't get the icon swaps tokens on Friday was because EA wanted you to focus on Foot Birthday and spending your hard-earned money on the game. That was what EA wanted from that and wanted to achieve. And so I don't like that from them. I think it was a bit of a scummy tactic, but it is what it is. But icon swaps are coming. Now, I want to show you icon swaps in terms of what we got last time and what I think you should be looking for this time. So if we go to, is it those objectives? Are they gone now? That's really annoying, they've gone. I can't show you them. That's really jarring. That's jarring, I forgot about that. Anyway, we'll talk about it. Basically, last icon swaps, we had a set of stuff. So you had to score Liga and players and La Liga first owner. But as part of that, we got a UCL objective for icon swaps. We got a silver objective. We got a French objective. And we got a CSL objective. Now, the silver CSL objective is the important one here. It's the vitally important one for tonight. Basically, what happened was, when the CSL, if the CSL was an objective by itself, CSL players would have risen in price. Like, they wouldn't have done what they did, but they would have risen in price because it's just going to be a demand for them for people to get tokens done. So even bronzes and silvers, whatever would have done well. Cards that normally go for 200 coins, you're probably looking at maybe 500, 600, 700 coins. But in every icon swap so far, we've seen some form of silver requirement, and it's always tended to be around a minor league SBC. So if I show you the minor leagues SBCs, we'll go to leagues. So you've got Championship, you've got the Saudi League, you've got the Pro League, you've got Super League, you've got the Liga BBA, Eredivisie, CSL, okay? And MLS. Now, there is no guarantee we get this, but if you're looking for places to put your coins, I would put them into minor league silvers. That's where I put your coins tonight. The reason for that is, Number one, you'll be able to pick them up easily enough on bids. It's not difficult. You can pick them up on bids very, very simplistically. Number two, they're going to be a demand for those cards no matter what happens for League SBCs themselves. There's going to be a demand either way for those cards. So you can't really lose on them, if that makes sense. It's very difficult for you to lose on them in any way anyway. So it doesn't make a difference. The risk is low. But they're never really going to do an icon swaps about a stupid requirement like Silver Team and MLS or whatever. They're always going to do that, and they're going to try and force you into squad battle somehow. To me, that's where your coins are best placed tonight. Now, what I would do is I'd look for outfield players more than keepers. Keepers did fine with the Silver CSL, but I'd always go like basic, quality silver. Doesn't have to be silver rare, but I'll explain why you might want to go silver rare in a second. Let's go Eredivisie and see what they're selling for at the moment. Like, so you can pick up these cards next to nothing, let's be honest. Like, these cards are literally next to nothing. There's cards sitting there for like go and buy that guy for 200 coins. Like, continue searching, we'll buy this journey. Like, these aren't hard. This is discard price. You can't really lose on these cards no matter what happens. They're discard price. You can't lose on them at all, and it's easy. What I'd suggest, if you get a chance and you're willing to be patient, is to do this and bid. And try and pick them up at 150 each. I mean, you've got people here on bids or whatever. Again, if you can pick them up at 200 coins, you can't really go wrong. You're going to make profit a long time either way. But, there's a but to this. When we get daily SBCs, a lot of the time recently, EA have been requiring rare players from them. So if you look at yesterday's SBC, now I've done it already, so I can't really show you at the moment. But yesterday's SBC, which was the Pinata, I think it was, or Birthday Candles, one of them, required like 9 rare players and a minimum silver requirement on it. Rare silvers could be a better play, purely because you're covering off 2 angles there. You're covering off a daily SBC, and you might be able to sell them into that. You're covering off the rarity of them anyway, and you're also giving yourself a chance in terms of the icon swaps. Now, there's no guarantee as to what league we're going to get, or what requirement we're going to get. It may be specifically French, it may be specifically Brazilian, but if you're going down the route of League SBC, you'll be able to sell them for profit in the long term anyway, like I say. The thing about silver rares though is they do tend to be more expensive, so there is more of a risk involved in them. Risk versus reward, usually you're fine, you won't have a problem with it at all, but again, you can go ahead and switch it around and bid on these cards. What's the lowest one there? 250. You can go ahead and bid on these cards, and you're not really going to make a loss on me, but it's very, very simplistic. So that's that. What I'd also be looking at throughout squad battles are 2 very important things, again, to do with League SBCs, and I'd be very, very, I'd be all over this if I were you. We've got 3 League SBCs ending in 3 days. The Bundesliga, the Champions League, and the EFL Championship. People are going to want, including myself, the Championship one there, Champions League one there, to finish these off. They're going to want to finish the Championship, Champions League, Bundesliga. So silvers in the Bundesliga will do extremely well. UCL cards, specifically centre mids, centre backs, and full backs, will do extremely well. And EFL Championship players should see a bit of a rise. I don't think there's been much hype around the Championship, but the MLS did spike before it went. But I'd be looking at those sort of teams there for that one. So most cards are going to see a rise without a doubt, without fail. It's going to be very, very difficult to not see a profit from those cards because people are going to want to make coins out of them. Next to talk about is upgrade packs. Every promo has seen upgrade packs, and the ones that create the most hype are the 81 plus picks, which you've seen in every single promo pretty much. They require, I think, normally 6 or 7 rares and the rest non-rare golds. They are a no-brainer to invest in. You'll get squad battle rewards tonight into tomorrow. You'll be able to pick up rare golds, non-rare golds at discard price. I've talked about it all week. If you haven't done it yet, go and do it. Because what you do is you pick them up at discard price. They make up to 1,000, 900, 1,000 coins, but you can lazy list. And if you can pick up multiples of the same card, it's very easy to lazy list at 13, 14, 1,400 and keep relisting them and get like 10 sells every hour. Then another sell, then another sell, another sell, and you keep doing it that way, and eventually you make quite heavy profit from it. So let's say you bought 500 of the same card, just theoretically, and you spent 700 coins on them. If you sold them at 1,400 coins, you double up your coins on it, near enough anyway. It's a no-brainer. It's a very easy way to make coins with that. I really, really wouldn't even debate that one. It's one of the ones you should really go out and do, inherently. The final thing I think you guys need to be looking at again is the Team of the Weeks. Now I want to get it up on Futbin for you. Team of the Weeks are being given validity by EA because people are kicking off about how Team of the Weeks don't have a value and are crap this year. So EA are forcing their price up. Essentially, I call it artificially. They're pumping their price by putting them into every single SBC that's required. So there's a demand for them. So elite players that get them as part of their awards, people that open up packs and get them, think they're getting more value than they actually are, realistically. But if you look at the graph of like Marquinhos, for example, Up until Thursday, he was at 72 on Xbox, and he steadily dipped downwards to 53k, to the point where he's now at 50k today. I mean, actually, probably about 50, 54, because that's undercut. Nabil Fekir, again, sit at 67, get all the way down now to 42k. With Squad Battle Wars tonight, these cards probably drop even lower than they are right now. We are going to see some form of SBC that might be a party bag or a guaranteed FUT birthday pack. We will see that without a doubt. Probably see an icon pack this week. I think the prime pack's gone and the mid/prime is going. And they're going to acquire Team of the Weeks. And so the moment that happens, 100% these cards go up in value. There's risk attached to it because there's no guarantee we're going to get this card, but I'm 99% sure we will. Team of the Weeks will do well. Again, will I be buying these at this price? No, I want them lower than this. But bids on Team of the Weeks that are currently in packs are very, very easy to pick up. This is the current Team of the Week. Cards I'll be looking at, Andre Silva. Like, that's an 86 rated info from 47k, that's dirt cheap. You've got Fekir, you've got Marquinhos. Even this Klaus and this Gunter will have a place, without doubt. Leibold will definitely have a place. These are the guys I'll be looking at for sure. Bamford as well. I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's not difficult. But most Team of the Weeks rise when we get that. The only thing you've got this week is continual supply. We didn't have that for the last 2 weeks, and that's why they got so high. But a good enough SBC requiring a couple of Team of the Weeks. The last few party bags have required 2 Team of the Weeks. Even supply in the market isn't going to stop Team of the Weeks from climbing at all. It really isn't going to stop them from climbing. But that's what I'll be looking at tonight for Squad Battle Rewards. I really would look towards that icon swap stuff. It's a risk attached to it, but it's minimal. Very, very minimal. That's going to end the video. If you are new around here, as always, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. Speak to you soon.